Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. It's been a while since I've been on here. Been a lot going on. A lot going on. And I ain't gonna hold y'all long, probably about 10, 20 minutes, just to kind of update you guys on what's going on around our community. It's been a lot going on. A lot going on. And it ain't looking good. I want to first say before I get off into the thing that I want to talk about, I want to first give a prayer out to a good friend of mine, uh, the city, the city councilman down in Washington, Wilk, Georgia, man, Nate. I want to give a big shout out to Nate, man, and keep him in my prayers, man, because what he's dealing with down there in Washington, Wilkes County is a lot. I know a lot of you guys probably done seen it on the news, seen him on the news or whatever. Um, but Nate is a real good friend of mine, man, and he fight for he fight for the community. He do something like what I do. He fight for the community down in Washington Wilkes, and Washington Wilkes got a lot going on. Washington Wilkes, they got they got a lot going on down now, and I want to just send prayers to Nate, man. I know what you're going through, Nate, man. Just know that you in my prayers, man, and good always outride the evil. So just hanging out, my friend. Hanging out, Nate, man. Um, a lot of people's in Athens. We pulling for you, man. We on your side, man. And guys, if you stay in Washington Wilkes County, if you do stay in Washington Wilkes County, get behind Nate. Get behind Nate. Cause the things that Nate be saying, and I don't even live in Washington Wilkes, but the things that he be saying, it's time for you to open your eyes and kind of see what he's saying, man. We've been having crooked government all across the world. People that we didn't even think would be crooks are crooks now. So y'all get behind Nate, man, and give Nate some support, man, cause that's a brother that's fighting for you guys. He ain't doing it for his personal self. Nate, I heard you say you're gonna run for mayor, man, and just know that you got my just know that you got my support, man. If you need me to come down to Washington Wilkes and support you, man, just know that you got my support, man, cause we need strong peoples in office all everywhere. We need strong peoples in office, somebody that gonna stand up for this community. And I think you done showed Washington Wilkes, man, you will stand up for them. So I got you in my prayer, my brother. Stay strong, man. Keep fighting the devils, man, till you prevail, man. That's how it's supposed to go. So shout out to Nate. Uh, another thing, another thing that and I ain't gonna get too deep. The only reason why I ain't gonna get too deep into this situation, I want to be able to fix the situation before I let you guys know what's going on. But we do got some issues going on at the Athens area homeless shelter. We got a lot of issues going on with our homeless individuals over at the Athens area homeless shelter. A lot of real concerning issues. And I was gonna put it out today and let you guys see it. Um, but I think the best way to deal with this, I think the best way to deal with this is sit down with their leadership and see can we fix the problem before it get too far. If the problem can't be fixed, then we bring it to the community and we'll let the community deal with it. And I'm trying to prevent that because anybody that know me know I don't play about homeless people. I do not play about homeless people. So if you mess with any of my homeless people, you got problem. And they got a lot of issues over there that I'm not pleased with. Um, I did have a chance to meet with them, me, Commissioner Johnson, and Mr. McClendon. We did have a chance to go over and meet with the women. They all women. We did have a chance to go over and meet with the individuals and sit down and speak with them and hear their concern. So the next step would be uh, to sit down with management um, and try to fix the problem. That if it can't be fixed, then we excuse me. If it can't be fixed, then we take it to another level. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't disrespect or harm homeless people. People, it's so when people are on their last leg, so to speak, and they reaching out to people or going to the organizations or whatever for help. The last thing we need to do is try to find a way to hurt them. We don't need that. Though I know a lot of you guys ain't never been homeless, and thank God I have never been homeless. But let me tell you something. I'm out there with them all the time, doing something with the homeless population. And I'm gonna tell you something. I don't like the way how they are discarded in our community. I don't like that. I don't like how they some of those individuals got degrees, they got family, they got people that love them. I mean, they just fell on hard time. You feel what I'm saying? And we treat them like we not we, people treat them like they're trash or like they don't matter. They do matter. They matter. They matter. They're God children. They matter. So Athens area homeless shelter, I know y'all probably tuned in, probably think I'm finna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna bring it to the community. I want to be able to sit down with you guys, um, y'all management team, and see can we with the individuals and see can we fix this problem, man. Then if we can't fix it, then we'll just have to just take it to another level. But I want to meet with you guys probably this week, um, with some more people and let's see can we fix the problem that the Athens area homeless shelter has, or the mistreatment that's taking place over there with our homeless individuals. So I'm not gonna put y'all on blast or bring all that forth. Um, we're gonna leave that alone until we can sit down and talk. I think I, and y'all notice anybody that follow me know this. Before I say anything about anything, any problem in our community, I always try to sit down and talk with the individual first. As y'all know, back, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, and I hate to use it for an example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Back when the situation was going down with the Boys and Girl Club, right? I asked, I forgot the lady, Tawana, I think that was her name. I asked her, let's sit down, let's talk, let's fix the problem that our kids are having at Boys and Girl Club, even with the East Athens gym. When they hit the kids over there fighting and doing all this stuff, I said, let's sit down and talk before I even brought it to a platform. And they said it was against their policy to sit down and talk. So I said, okay. And now you see what happened. I mean, look at the fall. Look what happened. All of them gone. All of them fired. Sometimes I know what your policy might say, but sometimes it might be good to sit down and talk about these situations uh, before it get too far gone. So, so at the area homeless shelter, just know that I'm gonna reach out to you. You guys will get an email from me no later than Tuesday, so we can sit down and talk with the individual and try to fix these problems and make our community better for our homeless population. Uh, I know a lot of people probably waiting on this right here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just start this one now. Uh, housing authority, housing authority, housing authority, housing authority, housing authority. What you guys are witnessing with housing authority, right, is another boys and girl club issue. We got a black lady in charge, Sheila Chris. She's in charge, just like we had a black lady in charge of the boys and girl club. We got a black lady in charge, right? I know y'all probably been seeing my posts for the last couple of weeks. Staff behind staff behind staff behind staff behind staff is resigning, quitting, leaving. the housing authority, right? They have wrote, and I know this for a fact because I'm CC'd, I'm blind copied in the email, so I know this is true. They are they have sent the board, the housing authority board, they have sent everybody that have resigned and left within the last 90 days. They have wrote every board member and explained to the board member the mismanagement of the workplace. They sent it to every board member. And as to this day, the board has refused. The Athens Housing Authority board has refused to sit down with staff. Now you got to mind you now, some of these staff been with housing authority for years, like years. Uh, just our last two people that resigned, Anthony Smith and Jalita Sanders. Everybody know them in the community. Lakita Brown, Danny Davenport, DeWitt Ford. All these people are people that's been there for years, right? They've been there for years. Some of them have gotten praises from our community for the work they have done. From my understanding, allegedly, I got to say allegedly, cause uh, that executive director got a real trigger. She got a trigger finger when it comes to getting an attorney to try to sue people, like she's trying to sue one of the contractors. But uh, allegedly, Miss Chris is telling her board that she is telling the board members that these peoples are quitting because she's making them work. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm going to just say it straight up. And I know she's watching my page because I heard it from a little bird that anytime I go live or make a post about housing authority, her and her secretary is right there glued in on it. Man, I mean, my page is public. So if you want to watch it, you feel free to. I ain't got nothing to hide. So if you want to come, you don't have to make a fake page to come see what I'm talking about. I tell you what I'm talking about because I ain't scared of that. Nothing. Not scared of nothing. Oh, she have. I'm just gonna keep it in my personal opinion. After reading the emails that have went out to the Athens Housing Authority board, after listening to staff, after listening to residents, this lady have literally destroyed the Athens Housing Authority. What we're witnessing is an organization that's about like this close from collapsing. It's about to collapse. And it's crazy that they sit back and wait for it to happen. Why do we sit back? Why is that board, not we, why is that board sitting back waiting for this thing to collapse? We got people living in mold. We got staff leaving because of the mismanagement and the hostile work environment. Some of the staff says it's like prison going to work at Housing Authority. She got cameras everywhere. She got allegedly, she got offices bugged. You can't be on your phone. If you work downstairs, you can't go upstairs. If you work upstairs, you can't go. I mean, they say it's like a jail. They say it's like jail going to work. I have literally have staff call me and tell me that they have to sit in their car for hours and pray before they go inside the housing authority. That's bad. It's like they finna face the devil. I mean, so to speak. It's bad. And I'm gonna tell you something that y'all probably don't know. Me and Miss Chris used to talk on the phone every day. Every day we'll talk about stuff about building the community up or whatever, or what we can do as a collective whole. We used to talk every day. But it's one thing, and I want her to see. She gonna look at this video and she gonna understand what I'm talking about. When me and that lady used to talk every day. I literally seen her as a good person, but it was one thing that irked me what she did, and that what showed me she wasn't for the residents of Athens. She wasn't for the resident. So I broke ties with that. Oh, so when I find out hidden motive, you got hidden motive to hurt our community. I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that. Anything that you're doing to hurt our community, I can't rock with that. The thing that's finna happen with Nelly B, I can't rock with that. The thing that's finna happen with the block, I can't rock with that. The thing that finna happen with that done happen with Park View, I can't rock with that. That hurts our community. That hurt us. So I can't rock with that. And then for you to take you a I hate to use racism, but you're a black woman with 99.9% black staff, and you treat them like dogs. You treat them like they ain't nothing. These people have to pray before they even get in your presence. That is wrong. That is wrong. Like real wrong. And for you to be telling people that I turned on you, I didn't turn on you. I didn't turn on you. You turned on yourself. When you showing me that you ain't for this community, now I know you're not from Athens, so you probably don't care a whole bunch about Athens. But guess who's from Athens? Charles Hardy. These same people that you are hurting and disrespecting and got walking out of the building and all that stuff. I grew up with these people. These people are from Athens. They're Athenians. Some of these people I done went to school with. I grew up with. I know their family. I can't sit back and let housing authority hurt them. I had a lady, I had a lady get on my post the other day and say, I don't even know how she was my friend, but she got on my post and said, why you why you exposing housing authority? Let me just show you how people don't know what's going on, right? Why you exposing housing authority? Did you ever think about we gotta have somewhere to stay? Let me tell you something. Housing authority was probably here before she was born. I forgot how old the lady was, but and I ain't even look at her profile. I just went ahead and just got rid of her. But housing authority is not finna disappear. Just like the Boys and Girl Club didn't disappear, the East Ad did. None of those places finna disappear. So because if they fire or make the executive director resign so they can get better management over there, you still will have a place to stay, man. I know you. I don't know if you watching or not, but if you watching, then just know, man. No matter what I say, as far as exposing the crookedness of housing authority and the board members, uh, just know you still have some. They are governed by HUD, so you'll still have somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? So don't. I know a lot of y'all probably don't know a lot of this stuff, especially my elderly. They might don't know a lot of this stuff, and I'm patient enough to tell you, no matter how bad that staff get up there, how bad the board get up there, you still gonna have somewhere to stay, man. And I'm saying that respectfully, not to be disrespectful. That's respectfully. Um, but they need a new executive director. I mean, at the end of the day, do the board sit there and watch? And what I'm hearing, it's like 3 more finna get ready to resign. Uh, so at the end of the day, do you watch all your staff walk out the door and resign? Or do you fix the problem? From my understanding, they had a meeting this ain't allegedly, they had a meeting last week. The board had a meeting with that Sheila Chris, and it went on for like hours, right? And the conclusion was, okay, we just gonna open up our door to the community, and to the resident. They're free to come up here and have a meeting, come to our meeting every Thursday and voice their concern. Ma'am, that ain't fixing nothing. Cause the same thing they said on this post or on in a social media platform or in your email, they come up there and tell you what that still don't fix the problem. And all your boy, and I know this for a fact, cause you know Facebook shows you now who watch your page, right? And I have seen every board member on Athens Housing Authority board come to my page and watch every post and every video about Housing Authority. Some of them watching now. So y'all know what the problem is. You think how you open up the door and let people from the community walk in and say, hey, we got a problem with such and such. That don't change nothing. Y'all know what the problem is. And then when you look back on how Miss Chris even got that job, I had no idea. I had no idea. So allegedly, Connie, the lady that was there before her, allegedly, Miss Chris crossed her out. Miss Chris crossed her out, stabbed her in the back, got people to fire Connie, only for her to step up and take Connie's position. Mind you now, Connie is the same individual that brung Sheila to the job to work with her. And she gets stabbed in the back only to get the position. To take her position. I know we see that all the time, right? We see people get stabbed in the back, crossed out, slandered, or whatever. So somebody that's doing it can take their position. That's what happened with Connie and this situation. Allegedly. Yeah. So what do we do? What do we do to fix this community? What do we do to fix housing? Housing authority is so many of Athenians that stay in housing authority. I got pictures and videos for days with people with rusted commode, leaking bathtubs, mold in the wall, uh, air conditioner not working, water piled up outside. There's so many broken windows, blowed up microwaves. Why ain't none of this stuff being fixed, for one? And I know they don't put in a maintenance request because I done seen them. So why is this stuff not being fixed? Why the contractors that once worked with you guys don't want to work with you guys no more? Hold on a minute, because I think I hear Bella. Hold on a minute. Bella trying to get on live. Why is it that these contractors don't want to work with you guys no more? I seen a letter, and they saying allegedly, I seen a letter that you sent an individual contractor after he completed the work, you refused to pay him, saying that he didn't complete the work. Uh, After his work was approved and cleared through your staff, you still refused to pay him. And that he ain't the only one. We got painters that completed work for you and you never paid them. It's like housing authority became a money scheme. It's just like, so what I did this week, guys, so you'll know, and I'm gonna post a copy of the letter in the chat. I have filed a federal complaint I filed a federal complaint to HUD about housing authority. Uh, and I think I got up to like 200 signatures out of people that stays in housing authority. Um, I filed it with housing. I filed it with HUD. It's asking for a federal investigation um into the conduct of what's going on with housing authority, and I want an audit done. I want an audit done. I'm almost positive, and I said this about the Boys and Girl Club, but I was dead right. I'm almost positive that there's some money being took somewhere. I I'm almost positive. I got a call yesterday from an individual that played a game, right? They played a game with housing authority. And what they did, they said they put a $700 money order inside of the Dropbox with no name, no nothing on it. And this was a couple of months ago. Where's that? Only staff can get that money order now out of that box. Only the executive director can get that money out the box, right? I'm gonna see is it gonna pop up on his audit. Because if it was no name, a $700 money order that was put in the box with no name on it, you could basically put a name on it and cash it, right? Come on now. Whew, it's nasty. But I did ask for a federal audit to be conducted. Um, and from my understanding, some of the people on the board did tell others that they don't got nothing to hide. They will submit the audit. They will do the audit. So I'm gonna sit back like I waited on the Boys and Girl Club audit. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna wait on that audit. And I'm willing to bet you I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm wrong. I mean, I will apologize. But I'm almost positive it's some money being up under the table kept somewhere. I bet you. And just to look at her salary, Sheila Chris make more than the manager. Did y'all even know that? Sheila Chris, that executive director, make more money than 90% of the people in Athens government. Only to turn around and stab us in the back. To do us wrong. You make all that money, you doing us wrong. Us wrong. But I did ask for they need to go back 30 years on that audit. Yeah, I think you're right, Miss Willer. They housing authority, y'all really, y'all was once 11 place. Y'all was 11 place. People love housing authority, respect the housing authority. What the hell happened? Y'all gonna let it just fall like that? Y'all know y'all got the wrong person in there overseeing this stuff, and y'all just steady watching it crumble. Look, go to their website, guys, and look and see how many job openings they got and the positions they got. They just brought a guy in, Sheila, personal homeboy from Chicago, who also is a part of the insurance company, which is a conflict of interest. But anyway, she just brought him in to be CFO, and he have no idea. JB Smith, I posted about it. He have no idea how to run the place. He got no knowledge on, but he making top dollars to help destroy housing authority. I posted one of his videos where he was talking to the staff member in a meeting, right? He talked to him so nasty. They said him and Sheila talked to them staffs. They said they talked to the staff. Some of those people can't leave their jobs, and I understand that. I understand that. They can't fire back off and say, hey, look, stop disrespecting me because they might get fired. But I'm gonna tell you something. I would never ever work for a place that I got to constantly be threatened, disrespecting, and I walk out I just have to go get me a tent and lay on North Avenue before I let that out. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I can't let y'all talk to me and treat me like that. Guys that still work there, I know a lot of you guys watch my page. Guys that still work there, know your rights. Know your rights. Athens Housing Authority get a lot of money from the Athens Clarke County government. File your discrimination complaints. your harassment complaint. I already heard that the HR lady at Housing Authority is Sheila's personal friend. So that's why y'all don't never go to HR with these issues. And I get that. File it with the attorney, Judge Drake. File it with the Athens Clark County attorney. File it with them and let the government, let the commissioners, the mayor, and all them open up an investigation into your complaint. Do it like that. I don't know why y'all taking that disrespect, but I mean, I noticed out of all the emails that went to the board member from the people that resigned, they all said we couldn't take no more. We can't take no more. We can't. That's the. If you read the email, y'all can do an open record request and get those resignation letters. But if you read the emails, you'll see it now. One of them even got a Bible verse with it. But if you'll see it now, we couldn't take no more. I couldn't take no more. I'm gonna tell you something, board member. All the board members, I ain't gonna call y'all name. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all need to fix this, man. Y'all need to fix this. And just so you know, you got a couple more staff finna resign. You got a couple more staff that's finna resign because they said they can't take no more. And I hate that, man. I hate that. They had a good working team up there. They said she got cameras everywhere, parking lot, hallways. Just know, guys, the good people that work for Housing Authority, the good staff, even the one that done left, man. Just know that we're on you guys' side. The community is on your side. I looked at some of the comments on Jalita and Mr. Smith paid post. People's in the community love y'all, and they appreciate everything that y'all good staff, Lakita Brown, all y'all. They appreciate everything you guys have done to help them. It's just now that they up under this bad management that they just can't take it no. And y'all can't fault them for that, for moving on. And I mean, for moving on. I mean, don't nobody want to work in no environment like that. The good thing about it is the board member that's supposed to oversee her, they term's gonna be up pretty soon. And let me tell you something about the board member. The board members probably ain't this is my take on it, right? The board members probably is not acting on this because they not peoples of the community. And when I say that is not saying that they ain't from Athens, because a few of them are from Athens, but they're not acting on this because they're not peoples of the community. You have never, you go look at their page, go look at the Housing Authority page and look who the board members are. And you tell me which one of those board members have you seen out in Nelly B, Rock Spring, Broad Acres, or North Avenue? Tell me which one of them board members that you see out in public. None. They don't have a connection with the community at all. You might see Charlie Maddow every blue moon. If it's something to eat or something like that, then you might see Charlie Maddow. I hate to say it like that, but it kind of look like that's the truth. But outside of him, at every event, for whatever reason, because he don't do nothing to help nobody, but outside of him, you don't see none of the board members congregating with the community. Now I can say Michelle Pearson, she's a good person. She have helped me in the past with a lot of issues in the community or whatever. But that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And I mean, that's it. But to sit here and watch our great the biggest nonprofit, the second biggest nonprofit in Athens crumble to the ground is crazy. I'm so glad we got a new mayor. I'm so glad that we got a new mayor because the mayor is the one, and y'all take note of this. The mayor is the one that actually appoint the board members for Housing Authority. So all you board members just sitting there, just to sit on the board and ain't trying to help this community, ain't trying to fix this problem. Just when your time up, just go and check on out, man. I think people that sit on the housing authority board need to be people in housing authority. If you ask me, I think they will make good board members. The people that live in housing authority to oversee that executive director. I mean, that's who I think should sit on the board. I think that will make let the resident be her boss. Cause y'all don't. I mean, some of y'all on that board don't know what y'all doing. Y'all don't know what y'all doing, man. Y'all can't care nothing about the community. You don't watch half of your staff walk out and you still ain't did that. Oh, we gonna open it up to the public. They can come up and talk and do this and do. We ain't got nothing to hide. That's a lie. What they hide, they gonna help the problem. Just wait till that federal audit come back. I want to know. I wait till I sit down and look at that federal audit. And then if I'm wrong, I come back on here and apologize. But I ain't been wrong yet. I ain't been wrong yet. Another thing I want to talk about real quick, and I'm gonna go. I said 30 minutes, but I'm finna go. Uh, the Black Chamber of Commerce have opened up enrollment. They have opened up enrollment for the scholarship. You got to be between the ages. Listen to this, guy. You got to be between the ages of 18 to 30. 18 to 30. Go to their website. If you between the years of 18 to 30, go and apply for a scholarship. It's free. It's free. Thanks to Court Spaces. Shout out to Court Spaces for doing this. But it's $400,000. The scholarship, the pro is they scout for scholarships. You won't get the money. Don't ask me about the money, but it's to pay for your scholarship. So if you're interested in getting a trade or a detail or whatever, the further your career, and you between the years of 18 to 30, mostly for the young people, 18 to 30, go to the Northeast Georgia Black Chamber of Commerce and fill out an application. I'm telling you now, fill it out. Fill it out. I don't want y'all guys that want the trade or want an opportunity. I don't want y'all to miss it. Paid for free. You don't want to miss it. So if you know, and let me say this real quick. Parents, don't fill it out for your kids. In between the years of 18 to 30, right? Let them fill it out. Let them fit, because there's some questions on the application that only that child gonna be able to answer. Let them fill that paperwork out, parents, please. I'm telling you, I don't want your application to get rejected because the parent felt the need to fill it out for the kid. Tell your kid to go online to. As a matter of fact, when I get off in the chat, I will put a link to the application on the Northeast Georgia Black Chamber of Commerce website. Have them to hit that link and go fill it out. They sell. Parents, if I'm telling you, if you fill it out for them, then 9 times out of 10 it's gonna get rejected. You know, so I want everybody to have an opportunity to further this, especially this young generation. We got to wrap our hands around this young generation. And this is one of the avenues that we can use for them to get a better a trade or detail or something they know how to do, something they love, and further their career so they can make some money. That's what it's about. That's how you give back to your community. All that, come hold a sign up for $20 and $20 an hour, and but you stay out there 3 hours, they ain't but $60. That's just enough to get you some gas and get back home. I mean, they ain't no money. They ain't no money. And ain't nobody else trying to do nothing to help these kids get no money. Um, so have them to go figure that out. Another thing too, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna say this one thing, then I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all remember and if you remember this, put some thumbs up on this when I say this. Y'all remember about 2 years, I think about 2 years, year and a half ago, when I was talking about the block situation? Y'all remember that? Do anybody on my live remember that? If you remember that, okay, I see a heart. Anybody remember that? Put a heart or thumbs up or whatever it is, right? Y'all see what's going on now? Y'all see what's going I'm telling y'all, look, if I ever say something on my live video or in my on my post period, if I ever say it, just know that I got all the evidence to prove it. I got all the evidence to prove it. And everything that I said about the block back then, what the hell is going on? I'm telling you now. Come on now. Man, look, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't like me. A lot of people love me. A lot of them hate me. A lot of them respect me and a lot of them don't. I hope they keep that part to themselves. But one thing that you can always say that anybody can, well, the people that don't like me, they probably hate me because of this swag, you know, or they probably hate me because everything that I say, I shoot from the hip, you know what I'm saying? Or I can hear some of the homeboys and homegirls now, yeah, I don't like Charles Hardy, man. Why? Why you don't like Charles Hardy? Because of the swag? I mean, come on, man, because he be giving it raw. I mean, come on, pimp. I mean, come on now. Hey, you ain't got to like me, man. Look, y'all are crumbs. Everybody that don't like Charles Hardy is like a crumb. I knock it out to death, man. I keep it moving, pimp. I'm on some boss stuff. I'm about trying to build this community up and make it a better place. So if you ain't doing that, Charles Hardy probably done did more than you and your whole family have done for Athens. I done accomplished so much for my community in Athens. Can't nobody match it. Not nobody can match it. Now tell your favorite person or your favorite uncle or whoever, tell them about that. I have done more to help others than I have my own self. Imagine if I've been doing this for over 12 years now, right? Giving 100% to this community, right? Imagine if I said, forget all them. I'm just going to concentrate on me. Imagine how far I'd be a multi-millionaire by now. I done put people in houses, got people out of homeless, got people out of jail, or I got people out of prison. I mean, I done did more. I done helped sewer pipes get fixed. I done helped roofs get made. I done got new refrigerator put in people. I mean, I done did more for the city of Athens, Georgia, my hometown, than any other person living that ain't in an elected spot. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I tell y'all, if y'all see me rocking with this commissioner or rocking with this person here, these are people that helped me accomplish those things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the lady that was $1,500 behind rent, it was that person, black or white, that helped me got you the money so you could pay your rent, so you and your child wouldn't be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Building bridges. That's what it called. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna tell you the solution for Athens, right? The solution for Athens until we get a group of collective people together to work together as one to start holding people accountable, like the housing authority and or whoever, to hold them accountable until we need at least 15 to 20 people to all stand together for one cause, and that to make the city of Athens better. Whether they're a commissioner, whether they're in housing authority, or whether they're homeless, I don't care who the 20 people is. We need 20 people to come together to make this community better. That way, them people will be scared to do something that's illegal. These people will be scared to do something illegal because we got 20 individuals that going to make sure that you are held accountable. It's a lot of money stealing, money swapping under the table. It's a lot of stuff going on that you guys don't even know about, bro. And I know it. Some of them I just turn my head to it, but I will be on live all night telling you about some of the cricket people that we face in our community. But that's another story. But if y'all are ready to bring 20 people to the table, 20 people to the table, black or white, man, I don't care what race you is, I don't care how old you are. 20 people that ready to make Athens better and hold people accountable for what's right for our community. I don't care if you're a school teacher, I don't care if you're a police, I don't care if you're homeless, all that don't mean nothing. I just need 20 individuals. 20. I see you, Big Mark. Hey, Mark, man, thank you for all the work for the school. Mark Evans is the vice president of the Athens Clark County School District. Does a lot of awesome work. It done helped me in a lot of situations with kids and having meetings and all that. Hey, Mark, thank you for everything that you done, man. Yeah, you could be one of the one, man. 20 individuals. I just need 20. Let's meet this week. Let's meet this Friday. Let's get 20 individuals together, meet this Friday, form this coalition so we'll have somebody to hold all these people accountable for everything that's going wrong in our community. I just need 20. And they will get scared. When they know they got a coalition forming like that, they'll get in line. Cause when Lisa or John or Bobby or somebody called me and said they roof just fell in the housing authority, I can go to these 20 individuals and say, hey, look, guys, let's shoot a letter to housing authority and tell them to go fix this lady roof. And it's done. It's done. I need 20 individuals. Look, thank you guys for watching, man. I love you guys. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Even the haters, thank you guys too for always being everybody. I love everybody. I don't hate nobody. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing God work, that's all that matters. Do God work. I mean, they talked about God. There's some people right now that don't even like Jesus Christ. So you think I care anything about that? I mean, come on now. But thank you guys for always supporting me. I love you guys. Thanks for rocking with me. I'll talk to y'all later.